All right. My word for the day or for the year is, well, I'm not going to tell you yet. I'm going to tell you what I do. Several years ago, a friend gave me a book, and it was like about praying for, instead of doing New Year's resolutions and stuff, pray, or if you don't pray, just think or whatever, and God will give it to you, whether you believe Him or not. He believes in you. um, a word for the year, and you will be surprised at how many ways that word comes up during the year to help your life. So I've been thinking on it, praying on it, and the word for this year is consistency. I need to be more consistent in my Bible reading. I need to be more consistent in trying to eat good and lose weight, and more consistent in just doing stuff around the house, yard, all that. Be more consistent in looking for a roommate. Be more consistent. I don't know. There's a bunch of different things I need to be more consistent and be more consistent in reaching out to family and friends. Just be more consistent in lots of different ways. And I'm sure as the year goes on, more ways will occur to me. With the two I'm mostly thinking about at the moment, or be more consistent about reading my Bible and be more consistent about trying to lose some weight. So those are my two consistency ones at the moment, but I'm sure a bunch more will come to me as the year goes on. So think about it, see what words you could take into this new year. New Year's resolutions, they just never work. I'm gonna exercise every day and lose weight, lose 100 pounds and blah blah blah, and you overestimate what you're capable of when you do New Year's resolutions. And so I just don't put myself through that anymore. I'm not putting limitations on what I can or can't do. I know I should exercise more. If I ever get a pupper, which that's another thing, I haven't been very consistent about looking into getting a pup. Maybe next week I'll start looking into that again. I've seen a couple of them. My daughter-in-law sent me a couple of them. One, he was so cute, but she contacted the people. They were on some Facebook friend of hers, and she contacted them, and they never got back to her. They had moved to Louisiana, but she wasn't sure it was a bulldog, and I didn't want that big a dog, but he was so cute. I would have taken him, but she's not sure if he's in Louisiana or here, because the woman used to live here and it was some former student of hers. So it could have been a former student in Louisiana or a former student in Texas, but we never heard back. So I guess that's a no-go. And then she sent me another one, and I looked into it, and they were like, why has this one never been adopted? He's so sweet-natured and blah, blah, blah. And then I look, and they want $300. That's why he's never been adopted. I mean, if you adopted a pet, if you wanted to pay a fortune, you'd get like a purebred puppy or something. Of course, purebreds are a lot more than $300 nowadays. It's crazy how much purebreds are. But, if I go to the pound, it's like $60. That's a little more reasonable, but I'm not spending $300 or $400 to get a rescue dog. I'm just not, I'm going to keep looking and find one that somebody wants to rehome or whatever, but I'm not spending $300 or $400 on a dog. I just can't afford it, because once you get a dog, you got all those vet and dog food and all those expenses. So I can't afford a big hit right off the get-go and then have all the follow-up expenses. So anyway, that's what's going on with me. That's my word of the year. I've had this word a few years back. I had it, and I wasn't consistent with my consistency. So I'm going to try and be a little more consistent with my consistency this year. So think on it. See if you want to come up with a word for your year. Couldn't hurt. Might help. If you haven't subscribed, if you just discovered me, I'm Pat. Blessed GMP stands for Pat. It stands for blessed Grandma Pat. I am blessed. I do unboxings, although this month, and you can follow me through my agony, I'm going to try and do a no spend January. It may end up a low spend January. I mean, of course you got to spend, and I'm not counting things like health insurance, utilities, gas for the car, stuff like that. I mean, that you have to do. I just mean, you know, getting boxes and going shopping and doing hauls and spend a bunch of money on groceries and all that stuff. I have so much food in my refrigerator, freezer, cupboard. I could probably eat 2 months without going grocery shopping, other than to maybe get some fresh stuff. So I'm going to just make whatever I've got in my cupboard, and I will maybe take you along on some of that. I occasionally do cooking videos, occasionally do crafting videos. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do in January, since I'm not going to be doing any hauls or unboxings. Well, I am going to do Luxury Diva unboxing because they wouldn't pause it for me, and I didn't really want to cancel it because I really like it. So it's a big hassle getting it started up again, and I like the date that I have because I get it the very first of the month. If I cancel it and start it up again, I won't get that date because I had to beg them to get that date. So that one, that's one thing I am spending money on, and that should get here probably next week because I usually get it at the very beginning of the month. So anyway, I do giveaways, but I'm probably not going to do giveaways this month either, because even though I've got stuff I could give you, I have a stash of stuff I've gotten from various boxes and things that I can't use, don't use, won't use, whatever, that I want to pass on to y'all. It's not that, it's the freight. I mean, the cheapest thing I've sent to one of y'all was $10 on up to like $25. One time I sent something to Canada and it was $60. So freight's just a killer. So I'm just not gonna do it this time. Sorry, but no giveaways in the month of January. Not happening. But I do usually do 2 or 3 giveaways a month and 2 or 3 different collabs a month. So I might still do a collab or 2 if I can do them without doing a giveaway. Some of them you want everybody to do a giveaway. Some of them don't care. So if any of y'all are doing a January giveaway, collab, count me in. As long as they don't have to do a giveaway. And as long as it's not a haul, like, you know, sometimes the collabs are like Dollar Tree Valentine's or whatever, you know. I'll do that one in February. I'm just not doing it in January. Of course, by February, there won't be anything Valentine's left at Dollar Tree. All right, enough chit chat. So this is my word for the year: consistency. And consistency in doing videos for y'all. I don't have set dates where I do things, but I do try and do at least 2 to 4 a week. I did the Vlogmas, and that was a big waste of time, because part of the reason you do Vlogmas is to get more viewers, and I went backwards. I got less viewers, so I did all the time and effort to do a video every day from the 1st till, I missed the 23rd because I was out of town at family Christmas, but I did 21st through 25th. And I didn't get more viewers. I got less viewers. So I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do that again. That was kind of a waste of time. Alrighty. Anyway, love y'all and Happy New Year's. And I hope this is your most blessed, wonderful, health-filled, love-filled, joy-filled year that you've ever had. Love y'all.